I don't know who needs to hear this. Welcome to the very first episode of I Don't Know Who Needs to Hear This, even though I have a plethora of these episodes out on the internet. In case you don't know who I am, let me show you right quick. But actually, you know what? Yeah, let me go ahead and show you. Let me go ahead and show you. But we're going to talk about this right here. This is proof that they lied. I want to show you proof that these people are lying. Uh, let's go and get their socials out right quick in case. Let's see. Let's see. In case you're not familiar. In case you're not familiar, this is the Facebook right here. Maybe you've seen me on this Facebook right here. I'm going to start doing YouTube videos in a longer setting, like instead of just the reels in the 3 or 4 minutes. If you've not already followed me here, please follow me on my Facebook right here. Also, please follow me on my Instagram, which I'll show right here. Let's see. And then we'll get this going. And I'll pull these back up. But we're definitely going to talk about this. This is the Spread the Word. This is the first official episode of the Spread the Word YouTube. So if you're seeing this, you're in history right now because we're about to get this going. Because I got it going on Instagram and on Facebook, but I don't have it going on YouTube. And we're going to start expanding. So here's the YouTube, or here is the Instagram. So please make sure you follow me there. And the story I'm talking about is literally right here. So, but we're going to talk about it here. So let me get this back off the thing. Make sure you follow me on all those social media platforms. Um, but yeah, I got some. We're definitely going to talk about this now that that's out the way because these people are lying, and you know we're not about to sit here and sugarcoat anything. Let me pull this back up. There we go. Let me. Okay, there it is. All right. Yeah, we're not. We I'm about to show y'all emphatic proof that these people are lying. They're lying in our face. They are playing in our face, Black America. And we got to wake up as Black America, well, so-called Black people in this world, because this is a thing these people like to do. This is a lie. It's unbelievable the things that people say in the comments. Like there's people literally saying that there's no proof of foul play. How before we even get to this part right here, how's there no proof of foul play when they had his phone? Can I leave you on an island without your phone? Would you be on the island and let people leave you without your cellular phone? But there's no foul play. Okay, then we get to the fact that they had his phone. I'm not gonna say no names, but y'all know the men, the young man. We're not gonna call them boys. The young man that are on this boat right here. We're not gonna sit here and act like that these are boys. These are grown men who made grown men decisions about doing the things they did. Um, but yeah, these people have been lying from the jump. But as I was just saying, they had the phone. So people who are trying to say there's no foul play, why did they have his phone? Because you and I both know that you aren't going to get left on the island, especially with a female, without your phone. What male? What who does that? Absolutely nobody. So that's like the first two things of foul play. Then, because I'm gonna walk y'all down the foul, because people like to say there's no foul play. So we're gonna go ahead and nip this in, but right now, besides them having the phone, they call his mom. They call his mom, and they ask him, have they seen him? But they have his phone. So you're trying to tell me there's no foul play, but these people had his phone, and then they called to ask. And this is, mind you, this is after she called. She called the phone twice. So I think when she called the phone, I think they were in a panic and they had to do something. That's what it sounds like to me. So after she called the phone twice, they called her and asked where he's at, but they have his phone. And then they get to the other kid's house. I'm not gonna say their names. These young men right here. When they get to his house, the guy where his car is at, they don't know where the keys are. Lo and behold, some of Nolan's friends who were this color went to go find out. And I didn't even know that. I didn't know they went to the guy's house and they were trying to figure out where Nolan was. So come to find out, they had to find out from another girl that his keys were on the Xbox. And this is when his dad had went to go get the keys at the said friend's house, said BFF friend's house. So just off that right there, for you people, and you know what people I'm talking about, for you people to get on here and say that there's no foul play, you are a disgrace to this planet, and you're playing in our face. You're not going to sit here and tell me a duck walking around isn't a duck when I can see it, that it is a duck. And that's what the game and the facade that these people try to play. So we're going to be very careful with our words because I want to say other things, but I want to keep it cordial. But you people are at the bottom. You people are scum. And just off those three things I said, that is on grounds for at least arrest. That is on grounds for at least suspicion. That is on grounds for at least a lot of things. Because we know if this was a so-called black person, if this was a black person, black people and a white kid did not come back home from a black island, that them boys would have been in jail. Them boys would have been questioned. There might have been public lynchings going on across the Dixie line. They would have started a lynch mob. So the game that these people play, the things that these people say, it's incredible. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, because this is the kind of content you're going to get. We don't sugarcoat anything here. And if you go to the Facebook and the YouTube, you're also going to see that things don't get sugarcoated. All right. And I should have been on this platform a long time ago, but we're here now. So, yeah, make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe. Make sure you follow me on all of the feeds that are on the bottom. But again, for the people who are saying there's no evidence of foul play, you are a piece of work. You are a cretin. You are a special individual. And, you know, I hope you expire very soon, like milk. Because if this would have been a so-called black person that did this, we already know what would have happened. We already know. But hey, let's get into this because I'm not trying to make this first video too long. You know what I'm saying? I got you know. But yeah, let's get into the proof that how they lied. All right. And okay, so let's get into it. Let's show you this. I'm a little slow at pulling these things up, so you know, I'm used to being on the phone and stuff. But here we go. So now put this right here. I don't know how this is going to look. That's the wrong one. Okay, here we go. All right, now here we are. We're here with their lawyer. Another thing that's suspicious, why did they get a lawyer? If you had nothing to do with it, why did y'all get a lawyer? On top of that, why did y'all get a lawyer that worked for Trump? Who has money like that? Who has connections like that? What are we not? That's suspicious. If you had nothing to do with it, why did y'all lawyer up? Why did you scrub your social media handles? That is not things that innocent people do. All right? Because again, if these were black people and they scrubbed their Facebook and their YouTube and everything, lo and behold, the white robes would be out. And we know this. But anyways, this little guy right here, I want y'all to hear what this creature says, because they're not humans. They're not humans. These are weirdos, bro. And I want y'all to hear what this man says. Okay? Because we're not going to play this game. You are making factual fact, or saying this is a fact. I want y'all to hear what he says about the picture. And this is proof that they are lying. This is proof right here, okay? Let's roll. Hold on. Now I want y'all to listen.
But I can tell you look at those photos. Nolan Wells is not on that boat.
The photos to me.
Did y'all hear that? Look at the photos. No one is not on that boat. Now, according to him and Officer, Ooh, stepping, fetching Tatum. We'll just call him that because I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to use nice words. But Officer Stepping, fetching Tatum, right? He and these people and TMZ all said, "Hey, this exonerates them. They collaborated with this, and they're showing you this is the proof right here." All right, so let's go back. Let's hear what this guy has to say.
But I can tell you that. I can tell you, look at those photos. Nolan Wells is not on that boat.
The photos to me are very convincing.
There
Let's
it
see
is.
the photo they're talking about again.
Yes, I'm glad.
Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Who's filming this? First and foremost, who took this photo? How come their names are not brought into it? And okay, we're gonna keep it subtle. But y'all want to say that there's no foul play. Who took this picture? How come they've not been questioned? How come we don't know their name? But let's keep going.
Agree about that. I'm glad we
do
agree.
I know what time that was or what day that was? Is there a timestamp?
She's asking, what kind of, do I know the timestamp? Okay, this very well could be true. But is there a timestamp? Can you show me the proof? Because I'm gonna show y'all proof here in a second.
Look, I'm not saying either of you are lying. I'm saying this is how I would test evidence.
And that's exactly everything. That's exactly the question she should be asking. And it's not a hard, crazy question. You're making a statement saying, okay, hey, we know these people didn't do it. Hold on, I'm trying to reload something so y'all can see it too as well. It's right here. We know that these people didn't have nothing to do with this. This is what these people are trying to say. Sorry, I messed up my words right there. We're trying to say that this photo and this video exonerates these people. So why is it not letting me airdrop it? Okay, that's not good. But anyway, okay, I'm gonna pull this up here in a second because y'all got to see this as well. But let's listen to it one more time for clarity, because they're about to throw it for a loop because they're trying to. Because at the end of this, you're gonna see he's trying to say this is a burden that's not on them to prove. But you said it.
But I can tell you that. I can tell you, look at those photos. Nolan Wells is not on that boat.
The photos to me are very convincing. Let's see the photo they're talking about again.
Yes, I'm glad we agree about that.
I know what time
I'm glad we agree about that. Do we know what time? This should be a simple response, because if this is true, what you're saying, you should be able to simply just show the timestamp, right?
Or what day that was. Is there a timestamp? Look, I'm not saying either of you are lying. I'm saying this is how I would test evidence.
Okay, perfect. So she's asking to show evidence. So let's go forward. And what else was brought up and what was said? So they're trying to say that this picture exonerates these people. So let's go forward to the next video, because I just want y'all to see that they said that this video exonerates them. Because we're gonna catch them up in the lie. We're listening to everything. We're not missing anything. Okay. So this is where it gets deep right here. And make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe, man. Make sure you tune in, because we're going to be turning up on here. Spread the word, YouTube. All right, so this should be it. Let's see. No, that's not it. Maybe it is it. Hold on. That's not it. No, it's not it. Sorry about that. Look, we're going to get it smooth. Like I said, I'm new to this. We are going to get it smooth, though. Just bear with me. This is good right here. Let's see. Stop frame. Okay. All right. Now, y'all pay attention to this, okay? Because the white math that you're going to hear right now is incredible. Now remember that we just showed that, or he just said that, hey, this is proof. Look at this picture. I'm glad you agree. Now let's go forward. Because Nancy presses him on this. And shout out to Nancy. Shout out to Nancy Grace.
I've been trying
this case for over 30 days. The facts are the facts are the facts. These boys had nothing to do with
the facts are the facts are the facts. Like, what facts have you provided, Mr. Cox? What facts have you showed us? Because we're asking for the facts. We're asking. You keep saying, "Oh, it happened around 4:30." Well, show us. Show us the facts. Quit coming out of your mouth and just saying it. We don't believe you. Your words are. We're not going to be like, "Okay, Tyler, because you said it. We believe you."
death of Nolan Wells.
Okay,
Listen,
when was the timestamp on that video?
Nancy?
She doubles down. Where's the timestamp on the video? Because all you have to do, if you really wanted people to shut up, if you really wanted people not to believe you, you would just show them the timestamp.
I'm going to answer it this way.
Yes.
We don't think.
Why can't you answer it the right way?
We don't think that you're accusing us of lying. We don't feel that way. We're just simply saying this. And it's okay. You're asking legitimate investigative questions. And we don't fault you for that. But here's what we're saying. It's been over 30 days. There has never been one shred, one iota, one piece, nothing. There is no evidence that ties Warren, Morgan, or Jax to any crime because they did not commit a crime. They had nothing whatsoever to do.
So, okay, we asked the timestamp on the photo, not anything else. Why are we not just providing the timestamp on the photo? Wouldn't this completely exonerate them, and wouldn't this just show that they didn't do it?
And again, what's timestamp on that video?
But that's
that's what I'm talking about, Nancy. Foot on the neck. Where is the timestamp on the video? Where is it at?
No, that's not our burden. See, that's the problem. You're putting this.
You just said if you look at the photo, you will see that they had nothing to do with this, but it's not your burden to prove it. Like, are we being for real? Like, are we being serious, yo? Are we being serious? Let's keep going.
On us, all right? There's never been one piece of evidence.
You did that to yourself, Paul Sick, when you said,
didn't.
"Here's the boat that day, and he's not on it." That may very well be true. That may be absolutely true. And I'm saying, when was the video taken?
You did do that to yourselves. You did. I just showed it. Hey, show that picture. Show the picture. It shows that our boys wasn't there. The guy above says, facts are facts. What time was the picture taken? Around 4:30? Well, just show it. Show the timestamps if that's the case. It's not that deep. If you really wanted truth and you really wanted people not to be doing what they're doing, like me right now, if you want people here talking about you, then you would shut people like me up. All right?
Well, no, I'm telling you.
Around 4:30, July 4th.
Yeah. And I'm telling you,
they keep just saying it. Oh, facts are the facts. Around 4:30. Well, all you have to do is show the timestamp.
Nancy, we have multiple witnesses, and we're going to protect their names on the air here.
Well, Nancy, trying this case for.
Okay. Hold on.
I'm telling you another thing, Nancy. We have multiple witnesses, and we're going to protect their names on the air.
Now we went from witnesses, so it went from witnesses. It went from witnesses to it went from the picture. Now we have witnesses. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? So, okay, look, I'm gonna show y'all something. Look, I was trying to put the video in here or maybe I can play it from here. Let's see. Yeah, I might be able to do it from here. I just want to show y'all something. Okay. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to show the timestamp on a photo. All right. So let me get this little guy off here. And make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, man. We're gonna be turning up like this. We bringing the truth, spread the word, spread this video, get it out. All right. So okay. So I can go here and show it. Make sure you go to my Facebook. Make sure you follow. All right. So here's the video I dropped today, and this is what prompted me to do.
I don't know who needs to hear this. These people.
So I'm just gonna get to the point where
have to do is
okay, because this is how I want y'all to look. Look.
We're not gonna show you the truth. The truth is the truth, but we ain't gonna actually show you the timestamp. And I'm gonna show y'all how easy it is to watch this video. This is a video of me eating an egg roll. Look, there's the time and the date where I'm eating the egg roll. Look how easy it was for me to show you the time and the date I was eating egg roll. Now I'm gonna show you the location. It's right there. Look, that's the restaurant where I was at and I was eating the egg roll. Right there. It took me 5 seconds to show you the time and the location for that photo. 5 seconds. That's all it took. And it's easy to see. Look, there's the original time that you're trying to say, oh, it happened at 4:30. All you have to do is go to the picture and click on the time and date and just show it. But they can't do it. And that's how we know.
Oh, okay, cool. And yeah, so hopefully that cuss word didn't slide in there. Hopefully I got it off there before it could say that. If not, I'm sorry. But yeah, that right there is literal proof that these people are lying. I just showed you how easy it was in 5 seconds. 5 seconds that I can show you the timestamp on anything. All you gotta do is go on your phone and pull up, and it shows you time and date, everything. All they would have had to do, and it would exonerate them and made people like me shut up. It would have made people like me shut up. It would have made people like me shut up. All you had to do was sit there and just show it. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. But they couldn't do it. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who will watch this and who is following me on the YouTube and the Facebook and the Instagram and all that stuff. I didn't want to go too crazy. I just want to give y'all something. I just want to show y'all that these people are lying. These people are liars. These people are not to be trusted. Clearly, we just named like 25 things that we should be suspicious about. And we know good and dang well, if it was a person like me who did these things, I'd be locked up under the jail. Oh, you're gonna tell us where our kid is. It's crazy, man. Look, make sure you like, share, subscribe, show love to the channel. All right. Appreciate everybody who will watch this and does tune in. We will start doing videos from here to blow this up. Get this out here. Help me out. Help spread the word. Let's get it going. All right. These boys are lying, man. And expect more. Hey, y'all have a good night. Stay safe. Be careful. And y'all have a good evening. All right. Spread the word.